A snowy winter and equally snowy spring has had a significant impact on Thunder Bay's finances.
$1.4 million in budget overages is being predicted for the city's road division to tackle the many snowstorms. Last night's City Council meeting also saw Mayor Bill Morrow speak about the potential costs of the administrator who's been appointed to oversee the police board. Corey Nordstrom reports.
Countless snowstorms did more than annoy Thunder Bay locals this year. They're costing the city a large amount of money. A $1.4 million deficit is projected for the roads division. Those funds will need to come from the Winter Control Reserve Fund, which currently totals just $1.8 million.
The winter control budget is approximately $7 million in 2022, and about 90% of that has already been spent to date. The forecast that has been provided through the roads department is that to the end of December, which means right through so another few months of winter work that would need to be done, would result in a 1.4 million unfavorable variance to the end of the year.
That deficit was offset by $1.5 million in additional revenue related to COVID-19 reopenings. The city's projecting an overall unfavorable variance of $900,000. Higher fuel costs are expected to add $400,000 to the budget. Thunder Bay Police are forecasting a $500,000 budget overrun, and rising legal fees are expected to cost the police board an extra $200,000.
And then they're going to have another additional $0.2 million. This is very significant.
There were also questions around the council table if they would have to foot the bill for Administrator Malcolm Mercer coming in to take control of the police board. Mayor Bill Morrow says when the last administrator was brought in, he requested the OCPC pay his salary.
It was going to be our cost. After my discussion with them, it was not. So we relieved ourselves of that cost. The discussion on this one, I almost had it with the gentleman the other day, but I will be having it with him next week.
And with the city looking to cut the tax rate for commercial businesses to move closer to the provincial threshold, taxes are going up for residential homeowners. City Council voted to implement option 1 of this table, seeing a reduction of costs for commercial taxpayers.
Because the commercial class is such a large class, it is second to residential, any change in that ratio does have a significant impact on the other property classes, specifically residential. So that's the focus right now, to bring that down to the provincial threshold so that it can fully share in the levy increase.
And council got some good news from TBT as the utility was able to provide a $21.9 million dividend to the city coffers. Corey Nordstrom, TBT News.